It's been nearly a year into the Clone Wars, and suddenly, FONDOR has become under siege. Clone troopers defend a super fortress here. However, the enemy is coming at them hard. 700 battle droids are attacking the mere 300 clone troopers defending the base. Suddenly, LAATs arrive, with a special guest and some reinforcements. Gentlemen, I'm Rico of Daily Squad. I'm here to assist you. It's good to have you, Rico. I'm Commander Knight, and this is my number 2, Racket. That's right. Currently, the droids are blocking the entrance to the fortress. We've got everything else sealed off, leaving them just one way to go. Very well. And the status of the vehicles? We've only got one working ATTE. The TXs are all in need of repair. Everything else, also toasted. I see. Let's disperse the rest of my men across the ramparts. We'll try and cover every piece of this fortress. We just have to hold out until reinforcements can come. What's going on, gamers? It's your boy Daily here, and today we are back with some more Rico's Brigade side stories. But for the next season of Rico's Brigade, I decided to hold you guys over with a few trilogies that we're going to do that are all community based. So this part 1 to this trilogy was recommended by ODog. And you guys can go into the Discord, link in the description below, and recommend what happens in part 2 of this trilogy as well. We're going to have voting on it, and the best suggestion with the most votes will win every week. And then it will be made into the next part of the trilogy. So this is part 1, we'll have part 2, part 3, and if people are really enjoying it, we might even have part 4 or 5. Either way, this is in the middle of the Clone Wars when Daily Squad still exists. Racket is on the battlefield as well over this way. We've also got a new character, Commander Knight, over here. And Rico is going to be up on the ramparts up here. They're going to be defending this fortress from an onslaught of a huge number of battle droids coming on forward. It is going to be extremely deadly. If you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications on, and comment down below. Now let's get right on into it. Okie dokie then, gamers, going in slow-mo and pressing start. So, what happens in the next episode is going to be completely dependent on what happens in this episode, because that is what you guys are going to have to base your next episodes on. So, if the clone troopers win this episode, you guys get to, go off of a clone victory. If the clone troopers lose, you have to go off of a clone defeat. It's going to be very, very interesting, I think. Either way, the clone troopers begin with some early fire, just sort of testing the strength of the oncoming droids here. They've got these beautiful flak guns that are pretty deadly against infantry, not the best against tanks, so I would recommend them starting to fire at the droids that are dispersing here, but they seem pretty hell-bent on firing at that AAT. Clone infantry also not really firing at the droid infantry. I imagine pretty soon we're going to have all-out warfare, and there we go. We're getting a few clone shots out there, but nothing crazy still. This is rather strange, actually. It seems like everyone's sort of holding their fire and letting the larger vehicles do the work for the start of this thing, which I can't say I highly recommend or anything like that. Oh, one of the flak guns did just get beat up by some serious shots and is now down. Oh, we have some bazooka fire from some of the clone troopers here. That's pretty neat. There's a little bit more clone trooper infantry fire, and now they are fully opening up against the battle droid army here. Oh, we love to see it. That's what we like, baby. Get that fire going and start toasting some droids. The AATs are pushing very, very far forward here. Rockets missing completely. We really don't need that. We need those to hit, baby. Need some connections with those puppies. The ATTE at the middle here is taking an absolute walloping. The clone troopers need to protect that thing at all costs because it does pack the meanest punch of any vehicle in the clone army currently. Because there's no other vehicles in the clone army. A number of droids have already died on the battlefield, which is good to see. The clones are doing some serious damage to them, but that doesn't mean that droids aren't getting damage on the clones as well. There's a number of dead clones, sorry, on the battlefield already. And we do have droids that were spawned over here, not in vehicles, that are going to be able to side sweep a lot of the clones over this way. I think that could end up being pretty deadly of a side sweep. It should be pretty interesting to see. The ATTE is already on fire. I mean, it's gotten a number of kills already. Yeah, 33 infantry kills, 1 vehicle kill, now 34 infantry kills. Just keep it up. Just try and get as many kills as you possibly can before you go down. And she is out of there. RIP to the big boy ATTE right there. She is blown to smithereens, and now the clones have to make do with the infantry that they have and the walls that secure this beautiful, beautiful fortress right here. The trench clone troopers are still continuing to let the droids have it. We love to see that. Just keep on funneling some fire into those clankers, boys. That's what we need, is constant output, eliminating droids left and right. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. Grenades over here would be very, very deadly, I imagine. There's a lot of droids all over here, but no clone has been brave enough to lob one of those granatas, those thermal detonators over here, and instead the droids just seem to be, yeah, committing to the full-on side sweep here, getting in there and getting a whole lot of shots on these clone troopers. RIP to the boys. Either way, guys, I would love to hear what you guys think about this overall concept of having an interactive storyline in the Galaxy at War mod. I think it's pretty fun because Rico's Brigade was always sort of made by me, so I'm just sort of testing the waters to see if like the next season of Rico's Brigade could potentially be collaborative with the community with these trilogies. At the very least, I think doing these trilogies would be very fun. I think it is very fun, and I'm excited to be doing it with y'all, but we'll see if maybe we could do Rico's Brigade collaboratively too. Of course, the dialogue and stuff like that is all written by me, but you guys, like ODog gave the scenario here, along with the numbers, the planet, etc., that he wanted to have happen during this video. I went ahead and took that and then sort of sculpted the episode around that, which I think was very, very fun. Either way, the droid tanks are completely obliterating the clones here, but they're going to be limited in the rest of their interactions with the clone troopers because they're not going to be able to really fit through the doorway. So the clones will have an easier time going forward once those vehicles get sort of stuck out here, and that'll be that. Oh! We've got liftoff from the ATTE soaring sky high, and it might land on some droids, probably not. There's no droids really all that close, so RIP, but that would have been really, really cool. That would have been very, very neat. All right, why don't we go ahead and bump it up a speed here, really let the droids funnel on through, and hopefully get some more action going here. Oh, it might land on droids. Wait, no, wait, maybe, yes, kind of. I think it might have crushed one or two. Absolutely incredible. Incredible. Oh my goodness. I think a Tri-Droid would be able to fit through here and actually get some damage on some of the interior defenses. We'll see if it ends up doing that. We do have one trooper left alive here. These blast shields are extremely hard to shoot through because there's such a narrow opening, so it's usually easier if the droids just go around it to kill this guy. But it is good for the clones that they're managing to get more and more kills here while, you know, he's still alive. That won't be for forever, but it's nice for now. Clones are opening up a little bit from the interior of the fortress now. We have a small little area with the Chinese food box on the table there. And then further back where Rico is, we have a really, really nice wall defense here where they're just going to line up and fire out at the droids. That's what I really like about this base that we've built here, is that it is stacked and tiered. We've got different levels of defenses. We had the outside trenches. Now we have the inside preliminary. Then we're going to have the inside fortress walls. And then after, we're going into the tank depot where Commander Knight is chilling. And we'll have the final part of the fortress over that way, which should be pretty cool. Oh, rockets going out against the droids there. I don't think that really did anything, but I really like the gusto of that. I appreciate that very much. We got an AAT over here. This thing could blast inside the fortress. We'll see if it ends up doing that. A number of droids are dispersing on the interior here. A number of them are dying in doing so, but it is interesting to see that the droids are able to make it in somewhat. Nice little collateral damage right there. Didn't get the kill on either of them, but still pretty neat to see. More laser fire going out from the clone troopers up on those ramparts back there. Not really getting a ton of kills, but at the very least weakening the droids a decent bit. It is pretty laggy on this battlefield. There's just so many entities on it, so I do apologize for the lag. Hopefully it does subside as the battle goes on. We've got these guys firing from afar. We got T-21s. We've got a dude with the DC-17. He has a rocket launcher. He could be using it. He is not, and that is really stupid. We've got some DC-15Cs and even a DC-15X trooper over here, and Commander Rico himself is over this way. Well, he's not Commander yet. That's going to be hard, because I'm always saying Commander Racket and Commander Rico and stuff like that for Rico's brigade, but now that's not their ranks yet. This is during the Clone Wars. This is not after the Clone Wars. Makes it a lot harder on us. All right, these guys over here are getting bullied a bit. There's some tri-droid fire coming in and wiping out a number of those troopers over that way. I did have to lower it down back into slow motion because it was getting particularly laggy here. Okay, a number of droids over this way coming forward, but they're hugging that wall. They're not getting a lot of responsive fire out, which is not great for them. They definitely need to be responding with fire of their own, and they're taking quite a bit of heat from these clones, almost uncontested. That's not good. That is no bueno. It'd be really cool if these clones on the other side of the wall would grenade them. I don't think they're gonna do that. Wait, what the heck? Oh, a droid phased through the wall. He found the tiniest crack in the wall and somehow squeezed his way through. Another droid's done it. What the heck? Okay, well, at least those clones are aware of that, and they probably won't die to that happening, but it's kind of spooky that it is happening. One random E5 legendary trooper over here firing, doing some crossfire. We've got that beautiful juggernaut in the background over there. That thing, sadly damaged, not going to be partaking in the battle. Even if it was, they're pretty derpy in this mod and don't get a lot done, so I don't think they're going to be doing all that much anyway. It doesn't matter. It's who caresville, baby. We do have a few of these coming forward. I'm actually going to delete these little transports here because, as well as the MTT, they don't do any damage. And their weird little wispy wind thing underneath them actually generates a lot of lag. So deleting those is going to get us at least a couple frames per second back, which will be very nice. Some more clones over here cross-firing at the droids. But for now, the droids... Oh, they've killed actually a number of these clones over here. I'm going to go ahead and retreat back Rico to be below the walls, because I'd like for him to survive a little bit longer. It seems like the droids are getting a number of kills on these clones over this way, and they're being actually fairly lethal with it, so that's no good. Why don't we go ahead and time-lapse this defense for a little bit until the droids get a little bit farther forward, because it's just kind of a meat grinder right now. Alright guys, it's been a few minutes here and the clone troopers are holding out really decently. I thought it might be Jover for them for a little bit there, but no, they're managing to kill a lot of these droids. The problem is we've got just stacks on stacks of droids that are all sort of stuck on the sides here. And we're going to go ahead and use a book out of the Army Men pages and initiate the unstuck rule. Which in Army Men Civil War is basically like if units are like crazy stuck. Oh, I don't think they can go in because the ATTE, yeah, okay, that'll help. Yeah, basically, if units get completely stuck and it's prohibiting the battle from continuing, we go ahead and remove whatever obstacles or get them to move forward. I think that's just a decent rule. It looks like actually while we were doing that anyway, they got a couple more kills on some clone troopers, but the clone troopers additionally have slaughtered a number more of these metal little meaty boys. I don't know what I'm saying, but they're killing more droids, baby, and it's good and it's glorious and we like it very much. I'm pretty happy to have more of these series on the channel. I feel like it's been a while since we've really done a whole series on the channel, and now we've got this. We've got the Star Wars Invasion of Earth, which is right now one of my favorite things to be working on. That one is super fun. New episode came out yesterday, by the way, if you want to check it out. So there's just a lot going on that has been just super duper fun. These droids are just going for the full yeet, and it is very stupid because they are dying big time. Dear, slow it down there, Chiefs. You just drained like 50 droids in a matter of a couple minutes. What are you doing? Oh my god, just stop and smell the roses for a second. Just stop and kill some clones. How about that? Because right now, you are just dying. Oh my god, wow. Okay, a few more have leached their way through here. You guys are doing nothing. You guys are shooting a wall. That's that genius clone trooper vibe right there, huh? Huh, ain't she? Ain't she a vibe? That's beautiful. Did Rico make it down? Yeah, Rico's down here. He's chilling. He's hanging out. He's managing to survive, baby. Just survive. These droids are being super duper dumb. Well, the dumb ones are all dead for the most part. These guys seem to be taking it slower, which is good. I think these guys might be blockaded by that and this. The vehicles make no difference anymore on the battlefield. They are completely useless. They're not going to be able to pass through these barricades. They're made of solid steel and they're stuck in the ground. They're not going to be able to make it through that. So deleting the vehicles really doesn't do anything on the battlefield at the moment. These clones are just still freely firing into these droids. The droids are doing basically nothing to contest it. A couple shots going up towards the clones, but really nothing major at all. This is kind of a travesty, I must say. I mean, the droids are doing real bad here. Real bad. Alright guys, the droids are continuing to get butchered. They have made some progress over here. Strangely enough, they just seem to think that this alleyway is like the way to go. Let's bump it up a speed here. It seems like the droids just want to go all in on this alleyway and fight their way this way instead of going for the walls over here. I mean, I guess you do have to take it one step at a time, and Racket is in severe danger right here. He might end up going down injured. Of course, he will survive because he's in later Rico's Brigade lore, but still, yeah, these droids are just flooding through. They're just going with numbers, and there we go. Racket goes down. There's still clones up here that they're just skipping past. Whatever. They'll have to kill them eventually, but I guess it's fine that they're going out of order, I suppose. These droids right here are continuing to get slaughtered, though, as they move in, but they are getting a number of clone trooper kills, and they're finally starting to make a little bit more progress in this battle going forward here, whereas earlier they were making next to no progress at all. Let's go into full speed here, because I think the lag has subsided with those vehicles getting wiped off the battlefield. As well as, well, a lot of the droids dying. That's a pretty major thing here. And look at this. Commander Knight's squad here is all protecting him in that doorway. And they are downing droids left and right. But the droids just keep on a-coming. 700 droids on the battlefield, mind you. We've probably gone through like 2/3 of them or something like that. That still leaves a lot of droids. Oh, that's a big grenade right there. Oh, that gets a triple kill. The Tripski on the clone troopers right there. Absolute yike-a-rooney. And yet the clones continue to get more droid kills here. The droids are not able to really clap the cheeks. Oh, these guys didn't really die. They're still alive. Oh, good for them. Oh, more grenades going out this way against Commander Knight's interior defenses here. Here's Commander Knight himself, and he's chilling with his boys. How's Rico doing over here? Okay, they're not getting attacked at all at this point. It is all on Commander Knight. Oh, my goodness. Lots of incoming fire. Oh, that's a cheeky grenade. Oh, yikes. Oh, we might be seeing the end of Commander Knight here. He might go down. This is rough. Come on, just protect your commander. Oh, and he gets sniped from the doorway. You guys will decide if he is dead in the next episode or if he is just wounded. Will Commander Knight be a one-and-done character, or will he live? By the way, you know, the creator of this can still recommend what happens next. There's no limitation on, oh my god, on, you know, how many times you can recommend what happens or anything like that. Like, if you get voted by the community as the best thing for part 2, you can continue your story. That's sort of how it works. So, you know, there's still lots of room for the creators of these trilogies to continue their trilogies, which I think is pretty cool. Either way, there's still a heck of a lot of droids on the battlefield. A lot. A lot have died. Yellow are dead droids. Red are dead clone troopers. There are dead droids all over the place. Hundreds of them, literally. And we'll just have to see if the clone troopers can continue to hang on here. Commander Rico is down to maybe 10 troopers on the wall there, and then another like 6 down here, including himself. This is not good. Not good one bit. Let's fast motion this right here and just watch as they, yeah, these guys on the walls are getting their cheeks clapped. Clappeth. Oh my god, I think this is going to be a big fat L for the FONDOR military base right here. I think the walls are going down, the fortress is going down, and it's going to be Jover for these clones. But never say never, never say never. There we go. The first action that Rico is seeing himself on this bottom floor here. And it looks like the droids are slowly making it in a little bit. There's still 2 clones on top of the walls, and the droids seem to be collecting over here. and then trickling in over this way. So there's always the opportunity that the droids are really stupid and they just trickle in this whole time, and the clones manage to get a crazy number of kills on them. What droids and other AI tend to try and do in Metaphor Assault Squad 2 is when there's a wall, they try and actually just gun for the top of the wall. They're trying to get to cover up here, and they think that they should just run through this area instead of killing the enemies in their way. It's a pretty bad thing for the AI, but it seems to be helping out Rico right now. Rico seems to be surviving this. And honestly, it seems on par for the droids to be doing something this stupid anyway. This seems pretty par for the course at the moment. Look at this. Look at this. The constant funnel in of droids being so unbelievably dumb. It's crazy. This is absurdity at its finest. I kind of love it. And I kind of think it's the best. Oh my goodness. They're just dying. They're just dying, aren't they? There is no hope for them. My God. Yikeroonies, boys. Yikes upon yikes upon yikes. It is what it is. I don't know what else to say. They're just being super duper dumb. Just the dumbest of the dumb here, I guess. It's really astonishing, actually. The droid's just exhausted nearly their entire army. That's crazy. We got like a squad here and like a squad here. We'll just put them in the fortress, but we won't have them ordered to attack Rico. We'll just put them in. Can you not move in? Why can't you move in? Why are you all being dumb? Whatever, they're kind of doing it. Rico might have just won this thing because the droids are dumb as rocks. As bricks even, dare I say. Oh, they might actually fight this. Oh. They're being a little smarter. Oh, they got a kill. Look at that. Are they gonna get any more kills? No, probably not. But they are fighting back. It's just a really hard choke point for them to get kills at. So that's fun. Here, we got a few more droids here, and then a few more droids here that don't seem to want to come in. So let's delete some of these objects to hopefully get them in. There we go. They're gonna come in now, and then there's a couple more over here, and that's it. Okay. Let's see. Let's find out. We got 6 troopers here. We got 1 trooper here, and like maybe 30 droids, I think. Oh, they just need to round that. Oh, they're getting into some action. They're actually returning fire a good bit. Oh, the clones. Oh, one of them just got sniped. 2 of them dead. Still 4 clones left. They're healing right now. Makes the job of the droids a little bit harder, that's for sure. These are all the droid infantry troopers left here. There's like 8 of them, I think. Oh, dead. You got deaded. You're done. This is so stupid. We're really in the end game now, aren't we, fellas? This is it. Oh, these guys are just kind of roaming about. Here, let's direct them this way. Maybe they'll get... Come on. Oh, they're going for that clone. Oh, they killed him. I can't believe they actually got that guy. I was just trying to get them to go through the door. Oh, here we go. Oh, nice kill. Nice. Keep it up, clones. Come on, win this thing. Oh, come on. Yes. You guys have this. Nice. Clones end up victorious with 3 troopers left, including Rico. That is insane. Rico's got 34 kills. This guy's got 9, and this guy's got 33. Oh my God, what an ending. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Join the Discord in the link in the description below if you'd like to submit your own battle ideas for this. Absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications on, and comment down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.